So the way that we're going to be doing this is because Adam Warlock has the ability to take a card from any aspect, which with now that we have pool, I think we choose 4 aspects. We're going to choose not pool to start us out. And so we can take a lot of allies and we can play into the ally strategy because allies are unique. You can only have 1 card of every ally in your deck, which works really well because Adam can only include 1 card of each aspect from, or 1 card of each card from his deck. So 1 copy of each card. So the unique cards kind of lean in really well to this. Now we do have to have an equal number of cards from all 4 aspects, which is going to be the hardest part to make sure on stream, because that we're going to kind of line them up here because that just hurts my head all the time. So I think what we're going to do is kind of pick some of the big hitters here. Agent Coulson and Rapid Response are an auto include for me with Adam Warlock. Interesting. What preparation do you target, Chicken, with that? Hey, Doc, thank you for the follow. Hi. Oh my gosh, we're so close to 1,000. That's so fun. Little Hulk is a good time in Adam Warlock for theme and gamble. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We're definitely going to take Wolverine because Wolverine sounds fun. Ooh, and actually, I switched over to these sheets. These are like side loading sheets, but they fit sleeve cards. And so I'm really excited about that. Who are we fighting against? That's actually a question that I wanted to ask you all. Who should we fight against? Let's go through and pick a ally from each aspect as kind of like our troop commanders. There are battalion leaders for the aspect. Let's theme it that way. So Wolverine is leading the aggression aspect. Who's leading our justice aspect? Ultron, because he's mean. Oh no, Ultron's scary. Spiral Mystic Fight. Venom Goblin. Oh. Oh my gosh. Rapid Response attached to... Oh yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Because Rapid Response is a prep, you can grab it with call. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Adam is a long game. Do something not too long. Okay. I feel like Spiral could be kind of fun. We don't play a lot of Spiral on the stream. Hey, Broken. How's it going? Who's our troop commander for Justice? Project Wide Awake? Okay. Spiral sounds great. Can you explain your organization process? I do not get the stickers. Of course, yeah. So I have this binder has 1 copy of every single card in the game. So like here's all the leadership allies, right? When we use, and then so 1 copy of each card in the game. When we look at cards like these, where we have multiple copies of each of the cards, the rest of the make the calls are over here in the box to my right in alphabetical order. The stickers on the sleeve means it goes back in the binder. Yeah. Captain Britain? All right. Yeah. Okay. Captain Britain versus Spiral too is a really good matchup. So after he takes -1 consequential damage after he thwarts a side scheme or attacks a minion. Yeah. It's a weird system, but it works for me. Boot camp with many allies. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So there's Captain Britain. Who's our troop commander for blue? I feel like Iron Man could be fun here, but I don't feel like Iron Man's a troop commander. Maria Hill's definitely getting in the deck, but I don't know if Maria's the troop commander. When are we getting more Excalibur traded cards? Ooh. I feel represented by your Justice ally. Good. Phantom X. I like it. My only concern with Phantom X is that EVA, heck. EVA takes up another slot. That's my only concern with it. I'm wondering if Beast is the right call. Beast, Just Ray with Beast. I think he would be good. It's quite clever. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah. Love Iron Man with lots of upgrades stuck on him. Yeah, he's so Beta Ray Bill, go big or go home. We're just never gonna be able to play anything. Our cost curve is already just destroyed with the first cards that we've taken. 4, 4, 5. I think we're gonna go Beast. I think Beast is the right call, which means that we'll just for you know, uniformity's sake, we have to take a 4 cost protection ally as our commander in protection. Oh, I was like, where did my protection cards go? They're over here. Charlie 27, Luke Cage, Warpath. Warpath would be kind of interesting. Well, you did just say we need an aspect leader ally. True, yeah. Nominate Moondragon for protection. I don't play a lot of Moondragon. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Moondragon. Choose a minion. That minion attacks another enemy of your choice. Yeah, let's go Moondragon. That sounds fun. Exhaust and discard Moondragon. Choose a minion. Okay, well, Spiral, we're kind of locked in, but we'll need to... let's see if we can Moondragon a dragon. That'd be fun. Some aerial allies. Adam also can have aerial. Then you play air. Ooh, that's cool. I think I want to do that on a different build. How about that? Because I feel like that's a very specific build, and we're gonna be playing a couple of games with Warlock. So let's do that let's do that sometime. Good boot camp. And this is one of those, we'll go Sunfire. This is one of those heroes that Villain Theory and I have talked about as one of the heroes that a lot of people are that it's very, very justifiable to run a 50 card deck. Sadly, Adam can't actually have aerial. Oh yeah, his what's his face can. His ally can. Huh. That's weird. I guess some Lobies could be Kalu, Victor, Starhawk if you need some chump blocking. Good call. What do the stickers mean? The stickers mean that they go back in the binder. But I have recently switched over and I just didn't sleeve all my cards. But these sleeves are like these card sleeves are new, and so I'm adding the stickers now. Sunfire is so good. Sunfire is absurdly good. We also have we don't have any. Hey, there's my copy of Nowhere. I've been looking for that. That reminds me, my side-loading binder stuff is arriving today. Sick. Nice. I'm having a... Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. Okay. Let's go build support and superpower training. So we are a guardian. That's right. Okay. Let's grab our doubles. It's a completely different way to deck build because you can only have one card of each one, and so it's weird. It hurts my head. I haven't done a ton of deck building with Adam, but it's just a weird way to play. Can you tell again how you get your name into the giveaway from the promos? Yes. So since you're on YouTube, scroll down to the video description. There's going to be a link down there, and you can follow that link. It's going to take you to a Google Forms, and it'll have information on how to get entered on there. If FFG releases a 50-card booster pack of just copy of build support and superpower training, I will buy it. Throw Death Focus in there, and then you got me. We're gonna grab Psylocke. Villain, what are some of your go-to pickups for aggression for Warlock? Or I guess anybody. I just know Villain really likes Warlock. Done. Nice. The Mystic events are always good. Oh yeah, the Mystic events. I forgot about those, where we got Magic Attack. So play only if you have the Mystic trait, max 1 per deck, and choose an enemy, discard up to 5 cards from your deck, deal 1 damage for each enemy. Yes. Are you going to use any of the Mystic traded cards? Yes, 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 yes. Good call. Mass Attack? Mass Attack. I have not used Mass Attack in a while. I bought a $45 booster pack that had Death Focus. It also had these weird hero cards for a tree and a raccoon. Yeah, and some of the most challenging villains that you'll ever face in the game. So if we have 5 per aspect, that puts us at 25. And then the 5 basics that we have here puts us at 40 cards. So 5 here would put us at the minimum 40. I think we probably want to scale a little bit higher just so that we have a higher likelihood of drawing into the aspect cards, which we can trigger with our Battle Mage ability. Go for a lot of allies from aggression. So I was thinking this is looking great. Then leadership stuff to interact with them. I like that. Don't forget Sorcerer Supreme. I'm also curious if y'all run White Fox with Warlock. I did a Old Heroes New Trick with White Fox and Digging Deep, where we used Adam's ability to discard cards to get some of those cards back. So I'm curious if that is in there. But let's hop over to, let's grab Sorcerer Supreme. Yep. Grab Sorcerer Supreme. And let's look at our blue stuff. Spiritual Meditation. I don't know, because you can only have one of them, right? And so I think it's good. Like, it cycles. It helps you cycle. But like head pool, we didn't choose pool as one of the 4 aspects. But I feel like head pool and like all of that can be really really interesting. And one of the games that we will play will be with pool, but not this one. 1 copy hurts. Yeah. I think we want to run, Maria Hill, right? Like, Treskelion. Call for backup. Great card. What's the Mystic event in blue? I forgot. Oh, it's the call. It's the 2-cost one, right? Summoning spell. Yeah, summoning spell is dope. Digging Deep and White Fox is a great idea. Summoning spell. Thank you. Yes. Summoning spell is really cool. I feel like we're gonna run White Fox. Do we run Digging Deep? Maybe not. It's a +1 resource every deck pass, potentially. We have 1 more slot for Beast, which I do like the rapid response. Let's try that. So this is the Beast lineup. The Beast troop command the squad here. I did start Medlab with so many allies. I never saw this card in play. Ooh. Medlab. Let's fill out Justice and Protection, and then we can come in and add maybe 1 more card or 2 more cards to each one. But I'm kind of like looking at 5 at a time just to kind of help me. I think Summoning Spell might be the best of the 4, just in your opinion. I hope we get another Mystic traded cards. We're getting a couple of them with Magic, right? Okay, so we're gonna grab Coulson rapid response combo, because that sounds fun. Let's grab our Mystic. Summoning spell is amazing. No Coulson. No, yeah, we got Coulson and Justice. Don't worry. And I'm looking for Zone of Silence. I'm so hyped for Magic. I can't think of a hero I've been more pumped for recently. Magic looks sick. Magic is so much fun. Like being able to play with that top card of your deck face up, getting the discount. I am so looking forward to her. I think she's going to be a ton of fun. What about some tactic upgrade cards for allies? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I guess that makes sense. I guess like we can put the training cards in the deck. We just have to attach it to an X-Men ally, which is Beast, Wolverine, Sunfire, Psylocke. I think I would want to lean a little bit more into the Wolverines to put the trainings at least upgrades, but I feel like there are upgrades that we can look at. A lot of those are in leadership though. Skilled Investigator is boring, but it's always, oh yeah. That is true. Skilled Investigator. Good call. Plus 3 HP for Wolverine. I think, yeah, protective training for Wolverine feels pretty good. The top card face up is going to be so fun. Yeah. Quick rules question. If you choose the pool aspect, you must include the Dreadpool module. If I only add one card, player side scheme with Cable, do I need to add the module or not? No. You do if you choose it as like a Adam Warlock or Spider-Woman build, but since you are not choosing that as your aspect, right? With Cable, you choose an aspect. If you choose leadership, but you take a card from pool, you're not choosing that aspect, therefore you don't have to include Dreadpool. If pool aspect had an action for Adam Warlock, what would it be? Any ideas? Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. Probably another... Lay the trap, take out the guards. We're looking pretty high cost, honestly. Maybe a cheaper ally? Beat Cop or clear the area? The one card limitation, yeah. Are there aggression shield allies? Now I'm thinking about making myself a shield Adam deck. I don't think there are. I think they're limited to basic, justice, and leadership. The resource that heals allies. Yeah. Whiffin. Yeah. Resource that heals allies. That's the blue one. I don't remember what it's called. Are you leaning into any specific resource type so far? Not really. I'm just choosing fun cards. The other thing, I mean, like we could go sonic rifle type. I feel like Flow Like a Butterfly could be kind of interesting as well. Under Surveillance is also just a really solid card for... Let's go Under Surveillance. Okay. Let's look at our green cards. I feel like green... Is green... I guess when you're building like an Atom deck, is green the one that you have the hardest time adding stuff for? I feel like it is for me. Let's go Render Medical Aid. That'll be fun. We can heal up like Wolverine. We said Protective Training, right? Pool action for Adam would be something silly like Clap Your Hands or some silly stuff like that. Yeah, I like it could be like deal a damage to yourself or something. Right? Discard a pool card, take a damage. That would be kind of fun. So it's like aggression, deal 2 damage, justice, remove 2 threat, protection, heal 1 damage from an ally, leadership, give +1/+1/+1. Pool could be like take 2 damage, deal 1 damage, remove 2 threat, heal a damage from an ally, give a hero +1 thwart or attack. Like a little bit, I mean, that'd be way too much to put on the card, but you could kind of like get all of the benefits for a negative impact, which is kind of like what Pool's playing around with. Karma is a better version of Moondragon, in your opinion? Can you play Karma? Yeah, you can. That's interesting. Should we go multiple man? We can run one copy of multiple man. I feel like Kalea is a really solid. Kalea is good. Let's go Kalea. For one more resource, you have 2 defenders and the minion is always under control. I agree. I think that's interesting. Yeah, we'll pick up Karma in another build. I don't want to relieve Moondragon of command before they've even been able to do anything. Before they've been able to prove their grit. Night Nurse is always interesting. I'm just thinking of like unique cards. The Gardener? Ooh. Not the Gardener. We have the green defense event, right? Which I think is like the shield spell. It's a 0, right? Yeah. When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, discard that many cards from the top of your deck, prevent all damage. Let's grab it. Let's try it. We're running all the other ones, so might as well try it. Also, I'm excited. Tonight we're playing G.I. Joe, the deck building game. Played it a couple times. It's very solid. Very, very good, actually. Rulebook is one of the worst rulebooks I've ever read in my life, but it's a very fun game. Are there any basic Guardian cards that I'm missing? I mean, like, we have Kit, but I don't know if Kit and Warlock really go together if we're not running all the other stuff. What about the blue player side scheme that heals allies? Rally the troops? I like it. There's technically booster boots. I like it, yes. Specialized training. I am looking forward to the support build. Oh, and he's a Guardian. He can run all the Guardian allies, but they're all basic, which kind of hurts because it doesn't run. Cosmo? Cosmo for... Do we have synergy with Cosmo? Deadpool ally? I'm trying to minimize the number of basic allies because while you can use them for your battle mage ability, I'm concerned that they... Maybe? Okay, so we're at 5, 10, 15, 20, 2, 4, 6, 7. So we're at 42 cards. Our 42 cards. So let's add one more of each of the aspect cards. Can be... Martin X can be a cheap option. I forgot Warlock is a Guardian traded. Yeah, he is. Martin X is a good cheap option. I mean, Gamora, honestly, if I'm taking another basic ally, I think it's Gamora. Because I can discard cards, which triggers White Fox, which triggers just like getting soul rolled quicker. And just gets you into those events. Besides Champions and Lorcana, what board games are you playing? So the big ones are Lord of the Rings, Arkham Horror. I've started picking up Ashes again recently. But honestly, like, I still view myself as a board gamer more than a card gamer. Just all the content that I do is around card games. But my wife and I right now have set up Spirit Island downstairs, which is both of our favorite games, actually. And the Spirit Island, we're going through and trying to play all the different aspects. And because the expansions have added like ways to shake up older spirits, and so we've been playing all of that, and we're trying to do like I want to try at least every single spirit in a different aspect, which is 15. Since we set it up a couple days ago, we've played like 3 or 4 games, so it's fun. Astro Knights is really good. Yeah, Rocket is one of my favorite allies for heroes. You can use him, get him into play, but you don't need him. I like the G.I. Joe deck builder. I recently bought the USS flag campaign for it. Has been alien carrier that's put together. Oh, that's cool. All of them. Haha. No Nick or X seems weird. Ooh, Nick would actually be really good. Never played Spirit Island. It's in your cart. You absolutely should. It's a fantastic game. Highly, highly recommend. Spirit Island is great. It's so good. I got Jagged Earth recently. Yes, nice. But I'm making myself wait to play until I hit some health goals. Nice, nice. Jagged Earth is a really solid game. I feel like X. Let's look at these and we may come back and add. Okay, so we've got. Throg? I feel like Throg could be kind of fun. Do y'all play Marvel together? Me and my wife? No, she's not a huge fan of the card games. She's more of a board game player than card games. It's been a while since I caught a champion stream. Welcome. Hey, Catastrophic. How's it going? I'm happy to have you here. I own G.I. Joe Mission Critical. Also, people say that you can use the dice in it for G.I. Joe deck builder, but the odds are better for success on that. Is that like literally the odds are printed better, or it's a joke because you roll better? Probably Blindfold is solid. Blindfold's really good, actually. Let's go Blindfold. Do we like Rally the Troops or just team training? I kind of am leaning towards team training over Rally. I'm so excited for the G.I. Joe stream later. I'm trying to get into the game now. Had the base game for a while. Just picked up the campaign expansion yesterday. Nice. Yes. Mine just wants to play Phase 10. She's good at. I've never tried Phase 10. Never tried it. Nice. I think I'm kind of leaning towards team training over Rally the Troops. Me and the girlfriend are the same. She's more into board games. We have plenty. So that's good. Nice. Nice. Good. Or honestly, Make the Call. Make the Call is actually... I'm going to go Make the Call. Make the Call is just another copy of most of these. And if we're discarding a bunch... Rally is good with Skilled Investigator, but Team Training is smoother. Not Goliath. Probably not Goliath. Make the Call is too good. Yeah, we have... Goliath is really expensive. I'm a little worried about the cost. We've done a good job. We started out adding like all these high cost cards. We kind of fixed it with protection, and like I'm a little worried that the cost is going to be a little out there. Ooh, Phase 10. Yeah, it's definitely a card game. I kid, of course. I ain't knocking anyone who likes it, but some had painful experiences with that game, and its length. The odds are printed better. It suggests. Oh, okay, interesting. Raccoon. I really got to get Warlock on the table more. Warlock's fun. What about Med Team? Is Med Team an interesting... No, because we have a lot of ally healing with Warlock's ability already. I feel like Med Team would be a really cool like multiplayer card, but I don't know if we want to go Med Team here. If you like G.I. Joe deck builder, you should check out Venom Assault. They are similar, but different enough to stand on their own. Venom Assault was designed for G.I. Joe, but they couldn't land the IP, so they released it with similar art. Oh, interesting. Okay. Last Stand. I like... do you have any G.I. Joe deck building expansions? I was wondering... I bought an expansion. I've not played it yet. It clears your allies. Last Stand. I don't know if I'm going to have a hard time clearing allies. And I think a lot of our damage is coming from allies, so I don't necessarily know if we need more damage. Because like we have a nice like mix of allies that want to come in and leave play, but also a nice mix of like hard hitting allies that we want to keep out. Triskelion would be interesting to up our... Actually, Nowhere. I threw it over there, but Nowhere is a good call, I think. The other thing is that you can always just overplay the ally. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge last fan. Or a huge Last Stand fan. I like Marvel Legendary. I do like Legendary, yeah. Feels smaller scope and better co-op feel of Legendary encounters. Alien makes it a better game. Oh, interesting. Cool. I've not played Alien. Let's just make a call here. Night Nurse is kind of interesting. Daredevil. Daredevil's not bad. Starhawk. Starhawk's the Guardian. Let's grab Starhawk. Huge fan of Daredevil. Do you like him over Starhawk at this point? Since we're running Nowhere? Yeah, if I'm on Nowhere, yeah. Leadership is my least aspect plays, but I like the combo of Goliath, Last Stand. Yeah, that is fun. You combo that with like Black Panther. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so that puts us at 12, 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30. Okay, yeah. So we have, if we wanted to run 50 cards, we're 2 cards away from 50, which means that they have to be basic cards. I mean, at this point, we're just going to run a 50 card deck because that sounds fun. I think Rocket and X. Black Widow can help you. Yeah, that's true. Black Widow's good. Can you add the 3 multiple mans? No, you can't. You can only add 1. So, I made that joke earlier. I probably should have clarified that was a joke. But yeah, no. You can only include 1 of the multiple mans. Let's add Rocket and X. Grab X from this deck. No, we're not. Because I still haven't... I need to film a deck building short with that, so I don't want to deconstruct that deck yet. Would you rather do another 1,200 card sleeves if you get everything? Probably not. Oh my goodness. Okay. We said Spiral. We may only be able to play... Actually, what we may do instead of... We may play the deck twice rather than do a second deck build, because we're gonna run hot on time. But instead, because I think deck building for Warlock takes a while, and so we may run the deck against the different if we have time, instead of building a new deck. Okay, so Spiral. Put search for Spiral, side scheme, and one random show. Together with Cornered. Okay, so we're definitely going to run Fantasy because I want Moondragon to have the dragon attack something else. But what are the other 2 that we should run? Search for Spiral, 1 channel. Got Cornered. I'm feeling like we do have a lot of like. What are the ones that I feel like I don't play sci-fi. Let's try another Let's try sci-fi. And Western sitcom, crime. Let's do crime. Yeah, that'll be fun. How hard do you want the game to be? How about Sinister 6 from Spider Pack? And we do have to choose the mod sets from the Mojo Mania pack. They have to be Mojo mods, unfortunately. I guess you could add additional ones in there, but because you take the environments from those to shuffle them together with the Cornered for that like mechanic. Put the search for Spiral side scheme and 1 random show environment into play. Shuffle each other show environment together with the Cornered Treachery to create the show deck. Yeah. The other kind of interesting thing here is if we do go into a game of Mojos, this happens before you draw into your hand. So I believe you draw your opening hand at +1 hand size, right? Or am I completely missing the idea there? But I think it is. Never played Spiral. No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Yeah, Spiral is fun. Spiral is fun. She's weird. She's different. Okay, let's shuffle these up and we'll roll the dice. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Game of Mojos. Okay, so my question is relevant. I think since that's up here, each player gets +1 hand size. That's in effect right now. So I think we start with 7 cards, which is kind of fun. If that's not the case, let me know. She is on her escaped side. And this comes in, starts with 1. When show environment would be discarded, place it on the bottom of the show deck instead. Search for Spiral starts with 3. Spiral here comes in with 15 hit points. Let's pop that up to 15. Nice. Spiral cannot take damage or be stunned. Threat cannot be removed from the main scheme. When Spiral would attack, she schemes instead. The search for Spiral is permanent. After the last player is removed from here, the player removed that threat, reveals the top card of the show deck, and places 3 threat here. Hero action, take 2 damage, remove 3 threat from here. And then in here, there's the cornered side, which flips her over and allows her to take damage. I bought the Mojo scenario pack, but I haven't played it yet. Can't wait to see how Spiral plays. Spiral's cool. Spiral's weird, but she's cool. We start with 11 hit points. Such a large deck. So threat cannot be removed from the main scheme. So we have to corner Spiral, and then it's gonna be weird because we don't want Spiral to activate. It'll be fine. Whatever. We'll see how it goes. 50 cards. Nice. And that card is upside down. The Mojo pack, I think, is really, really good. So we got 7 hand size. We got Nowhere, Professor X, Build Support, Cosmic Ward, Mystic Senses, Quantum Magic, and an Energy. Wow. Okay, that's pretty hype. We definitely want Mystic Senses. We're gonna toss Quantum Magic, Cosmic Ward, Build Support, Nowhere, and X. Can we play? We can't play all of them. I think we can. We can toss Nowhere. I think Boot Camp's probably our grab with Build Support, honestly, because we can grab. Yeah, it's gonna be Boot Camp. So we're gonna toss Nowhere. We'll draw 3 cards. White Fox, bummer. Blindfold, and Cosmic Awareness. All right. So discard a card from your hand to remove a status card from Warlock. That's his effect there. Oops. Domino would also be kind of... Nah, not really. I don't know. Domino could be interesting here. So let's flip up to Warlock. Battle Mage ability. Discard 1 card from your hand. If that card is Aggression, Justice, Protection, Leadership, you get different benefits. So let's go ahead and use an energy to play Mystic Senses. After you resolve Battle Mage, we get to draw a card. Let's go ahead and use White Fox to play Build Support. Comes in with 3. That means that we cannot play X. Yeah. Hold on. I'm not going to play Build Support quite yet, because I do want to play Professor X. Let's go ahead and toss Blindfold. Remove 2 threat from Search for Spiral. We get to draw a card from Mystic Senses, which is Wolverine. Bummer. We'll use Cosmic Awareness, White Fox, and Wolverine to play Professor X. Confuse. We're not going to do anything with Wolverine, unfortunately. I found Rise of Red Skull for $6. Nice. What cards are worth having extra for deck building with 4 players? I already have 1 copy of it, so everything is just extra. Either keeping it or we'll sell it. I don't know. I'm really bad at when it comes to what cards are in what pack. I don't really know. I don't know if I have a good answer for that. Because I don't know what comes in Red Skull. This feels like a dud of a turn. We have build support, but... You know what? Actually, we're going to... Instead of playing X... I'm going to use build support. And we're going to play Wolverine instead. Yeah. I think I want the hand size over the amplify at this point. So we're going to go Summoning Spell. That's pretty sweet. Sorcerer Supreme is also pretty sweet. Karmic Blast. Magic Attack. Quantum Magic. Claire. Beautiful. We're going to add 1 here. Spiral is going to scheme for 3, 4. Our encounter card is a Fetch Quest. Search in player order. When defeated, each player may search their deck for a card and play that card for free. Comes in with 6. Love that. Love that. That's beautiful. Surges into Dial in for Mojo. This is not supposed to be in here. What did I put in there? I put in Obligation. Oops. Have to go. Bye. Good luck. I'll watch this game on YouTube. Alrighty. See you around. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so that's going to surge into an Assault. So she's going to scheme for 3. Discard 1 card from your hand. And we've almost lost now. Quantum Magic. Let's have Warlock thwart search for Spiral. We'll bring in Dial in for Mojo. Each friendly character gets +1 thwart, and each encounter card gets Insight 1. Let's take 2 damage to remove 3 threat, which is going to pull in Mojo Runner. Each ally gains toughness. So the next one is cornered. Ugh. I was hoping to get cornered sooner. Let's go Magic Attack and Karmic Blast to play Summoning Spell. Discard cards until you discard an ally. Put that ally into play. Maria Hill comes in. We get to draw a card. Into a Karmic Staff. Okay. Maria Hill has 3 thwart and toughness, which is pretty cool, I guess. We're going to go ahead and thwart, search for Spiral, into cornered. Okay. When revealed, flip Spiral to her cornered side. There is no when revealed text. Shuffle the top card of the show deck. Or reveal the top card of the show deck. Reveal this card, or shuffle this card into the show deck. So we're back to a game of Mojos. Okay. So now she's a 2/2. There's at least 2 teleport counters here. Flip her. And after she activates, we place a teleport counter. But now we can damage her, which is nice. And we can thwart the main, which is kind of the bigger deal. Let's go ahead and attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. We take 2 damage. We're going to discard Clea to heal 1 damage from Wolverine, and we'll draw into a Starhawk. We're going to use Karmic Staff and Starhawk to play Sorcerer Supreme. Okay, let's stand up. I chose Sorcerer Supreme over Karmic Staff there because it's +1 resource basically each time, but I would rather have the card. So we have 7 hand size. Protective Training, Genius, Make the Call, nice. Psylocke, Coulson, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boot Camp, ooh, and Throg. We're going to go to 10 here. Spiral is going to attack. We're going to block with Maria. +0. Still enough to take Maria out. Then our encounter card is a Troll with Toughness. This minion takes 1 additional damage from each card with a printed mental resource. The player who defeated this minion may put 1 ally from the discard pile into play. Cool. That's kind of fun. Let's make the call with Maria. We'll draw a card. And to pip the troll, Wolverine heals 1. So we have 3, 5. And then we can just... Oh, wait, no, we're going to play Boot Camp. Heck yeah. Throg, Psylocke, Coulson will play Boot Camp. All of our allies get +1 attack. We're going to attack with Wolverine with Piercing. He takes 2. We deal 4. And then we deal 3, which is enough to take out the troll. We're going to choose an ally and put it into play. Let's go. I'm thinking it's probably going to be Psylocke. Probably Psylocke. Yeah, let's bring out Psylocke. I need a teleport counter. Yeah, it's gonna be Psylocke. Okay, so Psylocke comes in with psionic counters, which we will use to deal 2 damage to Spiral and confuse her. So we have the option to toss Pip. I think I want to play Protective Training on Wolverine to give Wolverine the +3 hit points. Actually, it's 1 more damage because of Boot Camp. We're just gonna play Protective Training. We'll thwart for 1 here. We'll flip down. Stand up. Soul World. Sunfire. Oh, Sunfire with her swords is gonna be great. Superpower Training. Cosmic Awareness. Shield Spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Render Medical Aid. And Cosmic Ward. I'm going to go back up to 10. Spiral's confused. Encounter card is Master Plan. Yikes. Okay, so this goes up to 10. We'll probably not touch Fetch Quest for a while. We add 4 to 3. I'm getting tired. I can't do basic math in my head. I can tell I'm getting tired. There's 7 there. Okay. Wolverine heals 1. Let's flip up to Adam. We will toss Shield Spell to heal Maria Hill. And draw a card. Which is Beast. Interesting. To use Render Medical Aid to play Superpower Training. To use Sunfire and Beast to play Cosmic Awareness. Remove up to 3 from Scheme and discard up to 4 cards. We'll just do all 4. We're going to target across the Mojoverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. We hit... Oh my gosh, that's wild. So we remove 4 threat. We hit all of our Justice cards. Nice. We use Cosmic Ward to play Soul World. Maria will thwart for 2 here. Wolverine will hit for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Psylocke will hit for 3. 1, 2, 3. Remove the counter to confuse. When she flips, she attacks each player. That's right. Forgot about that. Then Warlock will take 1 off of Superpower Training. And let's stand up. You got 2, 4, 6, 7. Having 7 cards is very, very nice. I'm enjoying having 7 cards. There's another Mystic Senses. We got Rocket, Moondragon, Karmic Blast, Rapid Response, Warlock's Cape, and a Under Surveillance. Beautiful. I'm going to add 1. Spiral is going to attack, and we're going to block with Maria. +3. Yikes. That's going to place a 2nd teleport counter on her, which is going to flip her. Our encounter card is a Pyro 4.0. When Pyro 4.0 attacks you, take 2 indirect damage. He's got to go. My turn. Wolverine's going to heal 1. Let's go Rapid Response and Karmic Blast to play Mystic Senses. Let's use... Let's toss a Moondragon to heal 1 and draw 2 cards. Karmic Blast and a call for backup. Now that's interesting. Do I want... Wolverine will just go ahead and take out Pyro. Now, here's an interesting... Like, we could play Under Surveillance there. I feel like we should play Under Surveillance. Psylocke... Sorry. Psylocke can thwart here. That'll knock her out, but... Let's do that. Let's go Warlock's Cape and Karmic Blast to play Under Surveillance. Psylocke will thwart here, which will go get our cape. We'll use Rocket to play Call for Backup. There goes Psylocke. Oh, this is actually a big problem. Oops. We got 2 and 1. Warlock, we're at 9. We'll take 2 to remove 3. We'll thwart 1 here. And we'll stand up. We've got Strength. Soul World gets a counter, and we get an encounter card. Yeah, if we can get Spiral cornered again. How close are we, I guess? Like, I mean, what does she come in with? 17? Yeah, 17. We could probably push her, I think. I feel like Float Like a Butterfly would also be an interesting direction to take this deck. Strength, Rapid Response, Cosmic Ward, Blindfold, Render Metaclade, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zone of Silence, Build Support. Okay. We'll add 1 threat. Spiral is going to Scheme. Our encounter cards. First one is Law and Order. Hinder 1. Each friendly character gets -2 attack. We can spend X lightning resources to remove X threat from this scheme. And that comes in with 6. And we got Dragnet. Hinder 1 comes in with 6. We can spend... the villain cannot take damage. That's kind of okay for a little bit. Also comes in with 6. We need to deal with our thwarting stuff. Okay. Let's go Strength to play Rapid Response. We will thwart 1 off of Law and Order. Had to step away. How's it going? It's going well. I think it's going well. Not bad. Not bad. We're actually going to take 1 off of Call for Backup. We're going to toss Blindfold to use our Battle Mage ability to remove 2 from Call for Backup. I feel like the player side schemes with Warlock are so good. I don't think I've tried it, but they're so good. We get to draw 2 cards. So Karmic Staff and Beast, and then we get to go find an ally and put it into play. Maybe Gamora. I feel like we need some thwarting. I mean, honestly, Psylocke again. Or Captain... We're going to bring Captain Britain out. -1 consequential damage after he thwarts a side scheme or attacks a minion. That's gonna be big here. Warlock's Cape will exhaust a ready Warlock. We're just kind of building a little bit right now. I'm gonna use 4 to play Beast. After Beast enters play, we're gonna go find Genius. Genius is the one that's not one of these side schemes. And we'll use Genius to play our Karmic Staff. Wolverine had to heal 1 at the beginning of the turn. We'll go 3, 5, 6 to take out Law and Order. Yeah. And we'll stand up. I like Adam. villain. I really do like Adam. I also really like Adam with Sorcerer Supreme and Game of Mojos because I get to draw into that. So we're going to add 1. Spiral's going to scheme for 3 plus 0. That's big. Takes us up to 9 out of 19. We got Dragon. Retaliate 1 and Toughness. Beautiful. Where's Moondragon? 3 of our 4 troop commanders in play is nice. That's true, yeah. Moondragon is the only one that's not. So, that is true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Yeah, big hand size is nice. Yes. All right, let's play Skilled Investigator to start us out. We double the amount of damage this minion takes from a lightning resource. Wolverine heals 1. I'm trying to figure out if we can take Dragon out this turn. I think we can fairly easily, right? We got a piercing 4. We take 3. That puts us at 4, but we have protective training. So we have 6 damage left, and a Karmic Blast can probably take it out. And we have a Sunfire Aggression. Let's drink. Let's do it. Wolverine is going to pierce attack 4. We'll take 3. Down to 6. Energy will play Karmic Blast. So we'll deal 4 damage. We will discard 0? No, we'll discard 2 cards. So 1 more. So that's 5 damage. Down to 9. And we're just going to toss Sunfire for... Actually, Warlock will thwart 1 here. Then we're going to toss Sunfire to take out Dragon. Ron Scott, do you ever need to play two-handed to beat certain villains in this game? I've beaten every single villain in the game solo. Two-handed is more consistent. I'm not going to necessarily say it's easier, but it's more consistent. I need to take a Retaliate. And you can do more cool things with it. So each player draws 4 cards. Coulson, Rocket, Maria, and Magic Attack. Where's Nowhere? After a side scheme is defeated, let's figure out if we can get rid of Dragnet. Oh, and we get to draw 2 cards. 1, 2, and we'll ready Adam. Okay, well this is fun. Let's have Captain Britain thwart 3 here. Nowhere to be found. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay. Let's use... We could fetch quest this thing. No. We'll go Beast and Warlock to take out Dragnet. Skilled Investigator will draw us into Cosmic Awareness. We're at 6 health. Okay. We have so many cards. This is ridiculous. Okay. Let's... go Quantum Magic and pay to get build support. Let's let's see. Let's use Karmic Staff and White Fox to play Cosmic Awareness to remove 3 threat from Search for Spiral. Comes into Dial in for Mojo. Each friendly character gets +1 thwart. Not cornered, unfortunately. But that makes it a little bit easier to start playing some of these. To use Pip and Gamora to play Maria Hill, and we'll discard Beast. We get to draw into Throg, not nowhere. Maria will thwart 3 here. Hey, cornered. There it is. So we flip Spiral. Cool. And she only has 2 health. And we'll shuffle this in there. So we can thwart the main. We can deal damage to Spiral. If we do deal 2 damage to Spiral, then she will attack us. Which is not the end of the world. But I think she goes up to a 3 attack. Yeah, she does. So a 3 boost would kill us. We have Maria as a blocker, Wolverine staying out, Captain Britain is hanging out with us. We could like bring someone out that could chump for the Spiral attack. I think that makes sense. Let's use Quantum Magic Coulson to play Throg on top of Maria. We'll use Rocket to play Magic Attack and discard 2 cards. We got Psylocke and Clea to push Spiral. If there are 3 teleport counters, Flipper. She comes in with 17. And Spiral attacks each player in player order. We're going to block with Throg. So it's going to be 3 plus 0. It's enough to take Throg out. And that gets her counter. And we'll stand up. We have Make the Call. We're going to hang on to that. Starhawk. Moondragon. Karmic Blast. Summoning Spell. Cosmic Ward. Not nowhere. 2. Can you discard an ally who is in play? If you play an ally and you are over your ally limit, you have to then immediately discard an ally. So you can't just say, I'm going to discard this ally. But you can, if you have 3 allies, play an ally and then choose one of your 4 allies to discard. Okay. We're going to add 1, taking us up to 10. Spiral is going to attack. We'll block with Captain Britain. It's going to be a 3, 4, 5. We'll use Rapid Response to pull Captain Britain back in. Then our encounter card is Regeneration Cycle. You can flip to Alter Ego. We can exhaust our Alter Ego to remove this or discard the top 5 cards of your deck. Place 1 threat on the main game for each different aspect discarded this way. Discard this obligation. We only have 4. We're going to do that. We're going to flip to Alter Ego, discard the top 5, which is 0. That's hype. That's super hype. And we'll discard that. Oh, nice to know. I was holding on to an ally in my hand until one was defeated. No, yeah. That's one of those like weird like rules that you can use in your favor. So yeah, definitely you can I call it overplaying an ally. So like if there's a ally that I don't want, I can play and discard another ally. We do get another encounter card, actually. I didn't think about that, but that's fine. Which is Ice Straight In. Each minion gains guard and patrol. At the end of the round, after the first player token is passed, the first player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and puts it into play, engaged with them, and shuffle. Cool. That comes in with 2. Let's go find a minion. Take blob 3.14. I don't know about that for a while when I started playing. You can overwrite restricted weapons. Yep. Very useful for Rocket. Yeah, so anytime you can always play a card that like is illegal to play if you have like a restricted number of them, but you immediately have to discard one. So yeah, it's a little way to game the system, which is fun. Alrighty, let's use Soul World to heal all damage. We'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's flip up to hero form, and I think we're going for lethal here. We got 17. We got 17 that we can go for. So let's go. Summoning Spell and White Fox kind of have a little anti-synergy there, which is kind of funny. I feel like I want to get Moondragon out for like the commander, but I feel like Moondragon is not going to be the play. Let's use Moondragon and Cosmic Ward to play Summoning Spell. You know what? Actually, we're going to do Karmic Blast first. Let's use Karmic Staff and Starhawk to play Karmic Blast. So deal 4 damage. We're going to discard 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow! That's twice that we've hit only one aspect. So that's 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to toss Moondragon. Actually, first we're going to attack here for 1. Down to 11. We're going to toss Moondragon to heal 1 from Captain Britain. She'll draw us 1, 2, and ready us. Pip and Agent Coulson will play Summoning Spell. Discard until we get an ally. Of course. Nice. It's kind of funny. So we have 4, 8, 10 damage. We have 10 damage, not 11. Oh, wait. We have a basic. Okay. So that's 4, 8, 10 basic for lethal. Hey, Trappin', how's it going? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whew. Nice. Awesome. There's that. I said I was going to play another one. I've all of a sudden just started feeling not super great. And so I'm going to end it now and rest a little bit before tonight. We are going to be doing the giveaway. Don't worry about that. But I just I don't know, my head just started hurting. So I think I need to end now. I'm sorry about that. But we'll get more Warlock play. That was a ton of fun. I like this deck. I don't know if White Fox makes it in because there's so many. Well, I think it does. I think it was just like a bad interaction there with the Summoning Spell, which is just kind of funny. But no, I do like the deck. One of my goals this year is to be posting more deck lists. So I want to make sure that I get this. Adam Warlock too powerful to handle. Kidding. Hope you feel better. Yeah, I think I just need food, but yeah, no, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go to the be right back. Make sure that you enter the giveaway. We're going to be doing the giveaway. If you're on Twitch, use the giveaway code. And if you're on YouTube, just scroll down a little bit to that video description and you can find the link in order to give away or to enter the giveaway. I'm going to probably give us like 3 minutes or so. So make sure you get entered. We're going to do 3 giveaways, or we're going to give away until someone who is not on the stream wins that giveaway. And whichever one comes last, and then after that we're going to do a giveaway for an unopened booster pack. So that's what's coming up next. See you all very soon.